Today on Alaskan Ballistics, Fort Scott Tumble Upon Impact ammo, 10mm versus 357 Magnum. Y'all have been requesting this one. Welcome back to Alaskan Ballistics. My name is Chuck. I hope you're doing well today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you feel like we've earned it. Please share all gun videos on YouTube because YouTube's algorithm is not sharing them. Today we have the 10mm Fort Scott TUI ammo, or Tumble Upon Impact, versus the 357 Magnum TUI ammo, Tumble Upon Impact, from Fort Scott Munitions. We've done the 357 Magnum before. The 357 Magnum is a 125 grain. The 10mm is a 124 grain. Let's get out to the field, chronograph it, and then do a penetration test. Here we go. TUI ammunition, Fort Scott, Tumble Upon Impact. Supposed to be really good stuff for hunting. What you're going to see today is a good bear defense load. First we're going to chronograph it like we always do, because this is Alaskan Ballistics. We do that every video that we can. And then after that, we will do a penetration test to see how it does going through some hard wood. It didn't do too well in the 357 versus the 44 Magnum going through hard wood. So here we go. 1302. No recoil. 1360. 1357. 1338. 1376. 1387. That's all six. Let's get the 10mm. Here I got the 10mm, 6.5 inch KKM barrel, and these are 124 grain Fort Scott TUI Tumble Upon Impact. They've got a great video on their channel of somebody taking a bear with a 380 in this ammo. So, but that was hunting, not defense. 1695. That's where I wanted to see a 124 grain. 1695. I might have pulled that one. 1609. That's a big spread. 1691. 1655. So we're right in the middle there. And 1650. So a large spread, but in the 1600s where you'd want a 124 grain to be. Probably averaging out to 1650, 1660, something like that. So let's see how they do in a penetration test. All right, so here's my add up slide, as I call it. And the add up slide, you can go ahead and pause the video and read it if you want to. Very disappointed in the standard deviations, and I'm really disappointed with the speed that the 357 Magnum did not achieve. The 125 grain bullet should be achieving at least 1500, if not more. Probably closer to what the 10mm got. And so these should be right neck and neck, and they're not. So I'm pretty disappointed in the 357 Magnum Fort Scott. You might want to check your powder charges on that. Here we go. 6-inch Ruger GP100, 357 Magnum. Here we go. It's Fort Scott TUI ammo. Last time the 2 or 3 boards actually stopped this stuff, so. There we go. I say we hit it. What do you think?
Looks good to me.
Unfortunately, my GoPro and my side camera went down during this, so I have no side angle shot. Alright, so there are 5 of them still on the table. And that was the last one there. And the bullet bounced off and in between. Here's the Tumble Upon Impact bullet. So, through the piece of wood in 5 jugs, I mean, it'll go through a grizzly bear skull if you hit it in the right place and doesn't tumble out. So, look at that, it's got a little boat tail to it. Kind of cool. So, might be cool to see about that against 3A armor. Here we go, 10mm shot. Fort Scott 124 grain TUI ammo. This stuff's going pretty fast, a lot faster than the 357. Let's see how it does. I think we got a lot more. A lot more. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 jugs on the ground. And then the bullet skipped a bunch of jugs, hit off the side jugs here. So it came through the middle. It entered the side jug here after the fourth jug. So it had a lot of deviation, okay? And I hit it right where I was aiming, just below where I was aiming. And looks like it's pretty dead center hit from the jugs. So the bullet tends to side deviate. So the first 357 Magnum deviated down through the jugs. And this one deviated out the side after 4 jugs. Went through 2 jugs and then came back out and hit the last jug here. I don't see it in there. And that stopped against our I don't see it anywhere. So it looks like it might have stopped against our concrete backer here. Concrete bag. Alright, we found the 10mm TUI bullet in the bag of concrete. It did penetrate a little bit more. I'm saying if you're going 10mm versus 357 Magnum, use the 10mm in this case because it penetrated more, but it deviated more too. Now, that's just the way the bullets, the Tumble Upon Impacts work. If this is stuff that you find in your local store and that's all you have for bear protection, it'll work. So I'm talking about a charging bear. Now, if you want to hunt bear or deer from a deer stand with this, it's probably a good bullet for that. It'll tumble upon impact, causing deep wound cavity, and will penetrate all the way through. So it's a good bullet for hunting. Is it my favorite for bear protection? No, I prefer hard cast or the 190 grain buffalo boar dangerous game are my 2 favorite, or the extreme penetrators as well from Underwood. So like, I think this is a great bullet and a great option if this is what you can find. For a while, this was the only 44 mag and 357 Magnum ammo I could find. So thank you very much for watching. We're going to go back to the house and weigh these and measure these and draw some final conclusions. All right, here are the 2 bullets that we recovered from the 357 Magnum versus the 10mm TUI. First, the 125 grain 357 Magnum. 125 grains. Of course, that's what you would expect, but we just wanted to make sure. No chips flew off, didn't get indented by the rifling too much. And 124 grains perfectly for the 10mm. That's the first time I've ever seen 2 perfectly weighed bullets. Thank you for watching the video this far. Put what you like about this ammo or what you don't like about this ammo in the comments below. Have you taken any game animals with this ammo? Put it in the comments below. I know Fort Scott has a video where they took a bear with a 380, so that's pretty cool. Let me know if you think it's a little too weak, like I think it's a little too weak. Don't forget our MeWe page, our Instagram page, our Facebook page. I post all of my affiliate links over to MeWe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless. We will see you at the range.